Boy trashes prom dress, then grandma gets involved. She knew she could never afford a store like this. Sometimes she felt ashamed even going in there, knowing her family didn't have that kind of money. But the fantasy of walking up to the register and paying for such a beautiful prom dress just gave her butterflies in her stomach. In the end, she settled for something more affordable from the mall and started saving. But when her date found out about the cheap dress she was planning to wear, he refused to take her in it. When Parker Smith asked Adriana Rust to Pendleton High School's senior prom, she felt like a character in a movie. After she said yes, her mind was racing with all the things she had to do to get ready and, of course, one burning question had her giddy with excitement: what was she going to wear? But she had no idea the level of drama a simple prom dress would create. Adriana knew this would be the most important night of her young life, and she was going to revel in every minute of the build-up. She and her friends went to an expensive dress store to try on some gowns. They didn't even care about the snooty looks from the sales assistants who knew she couldn't afford it. Adriana was just happy to have been invited to prom. She didn't think it was that important to have a designer dress. But, as she would soon learn, it was very important to someone. Adriana knew Parker had high standards. In fact, she was blown away that he had asked her to prom in the first place. But with the big day just weeks away, she knew she had to make a decision on the dress and chose a perfectly nice one that she would be able to save up for. But when she told Parker about it, he demanded to see the dress first. Usually, it's tradition for boys to stand at the bottom of the stairs and wait for their date come down to catch their first glimpse of the dress. But considering himself a fashion guru, Parker insisted on knowing exactly how the girl he would be taking to prom was going to look. And he wasn't happy she'd chosen such a cheap dress. Adriana had been so excited for the senior prom, but now she didn't even want to leave her room. She texted Parker, saying he might as well go with someone else because her family just didn't have the money for a nicer dress. Word got out that Adriana wasn't going to prom anymore. Even Parker's grandmother had heard what happened, so she called her grandson to give him a piece of her mind. Parker's reaction to the dress had gone viral, and when his grandma had heard that Adriana wasn't going to the prom, she simply wasn't standing for it. She had raised her children to do the right thing and treat women with respect, so she wasn't about to let Parker's idea of what his date should wear stand in the way of a young girl's happiness. And the way she came to the rescue was something that Adriana would never forget. On the day of the prom, Adriana was sitting on her bed with her knees pulled up to her chest, feeling like there was nothing special about her. She fought back tears as she scrolled through photos she'd taken with her friends at the dress store. It turned out that her prom dreams were just that, dreams. But no, she wasn't going to let one person